November 2015 may be one of the biggest, craziest, and most controversial months of this year, if not the past few years in gaming. Hey, hi, how you doing? This is the Gamertron and welcome back to the Gamertron Show. And oh my god, holy hell. Have you guys seen all the games coming out this November? To give you guys a general idea of how huge this month in gaming is, let's go over some of the big video game releases coming out this month. We've got the new Need for Speed, the new Call of Duty Black Ops Free. We got Fallout 4. We got Rise of the Tomb Raider for Xbox One. We got StarCraft 2, Legacy of the Void for PC. We got Game of Thrones Episode 6, the next part in the epic Telltale game. We got Star Wars Battlefront. We got Assassin's Creed Syndicate finally coming to the PC. And we got a new Pokemon and a new Mario game coming out. So, put that all into perspective. All these big games, all these big names, all these big franchises, all being released this month. Now, I realize this video is going to be horribly outdated, but I consider this video to be a timepiece in a moment in gaming history. Even though, yes, this video is going to be outdated in a month. Moving on. The reason I say that this November of 2015 is such a huge moment in video gaming as well, all these big names are coming out this month and competing with each other, and us as the consumers, we got a lot of content to digest this month. And not just that, all these games being released this month have a lot of heavy expectations weighing on them. The new Need for Speed game. Need for Speed fans are terrified whether this game is going to live up to the Need for Speed name, whether this will be something new and different or a throwback to the old Need for Speed games. Everyone has their eyes on Call of Duty Black Ops to see if it will actually have some soul, to see how the sales figures round off, because you know that game is going to sell like hotcakes. But will it sell more or sell less compared to other Call of Duties? Also, will the game, be actually good? Then we have Fallout 4. Everyone loved Fallout 3, and a great many people have been clamoring for a new Fallout game. And here it is. The hype, the excitement, the build-up towards Fallout 4 is enormous. Will Fallout 4 live up to expectations and have as much content as Bethesda is claiming? The gaming community and the gaming industry itself will shake when Fallout 4 is released. Then we have Rise of the Tomb Raider on Xbox One. Either play Rise of the Tomb Raider now on Xbox first, or wait an entire year for it to come to PlayStation 4 and PC. Tomb Raider fans are interested to see if Rise of the Tomb Raider will live up to the success of its prequel, the Tomb Raider reboot, and Xbox fans are interested to see if this will be a game worth getting on Xbox or waiting a year for the other versions to release. We will see. Next, StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. The StarCraft 2 trilogy comes to a close. It started with Wings of Liberty, then Heart of the Swarm, and it ends with Legacy of the Void. StarCraft 2, the entirety of this game finally comes to a close in 2015. You know, PC players, RTS fans, and StarCraft fans are heavily interested and invested in the final chapter of StarCraft 2. Then we have Episode 6 of Telltale's Game of Thrones, and everybody loves Telltale. Everyone loves Game of Thrones, and of course, people are gonna love this probably. I haven't played the Telltale Game of Thrones game. Not the biggest fan, not really into Game of Thrones. But I know anyone who loves Telltale games and anyone who loves Game of Thrones is probably looking forward to this and anticipating the 6th episode. Then of course, we have Star Wars Battlefront. A lot of eyes on this game, and Star Wars Battlefront is kind of releasing at a bit of a disadvantage. It's releasing after Call of Duty Black Ops Free and after Fallout 4. I know it's being released to coincide with the movie Star Wars Episode 7 The Force Awakens, which I am so excited to see. It's very interesting to see how Star Wars Battlefront will fare? Will it sell better than Call of Duty? What will the overall reaction and response to the game be from the gaming community? Will all the issues from the Star Wars Battlefront beta have been addressed for the full game? So many questions, but we'll only get our answers on November 17th. Star Wars Battlefront, here we come. And then Assassin's Creed Syndicate is finally coming to PC, and then there's the new Pokemon game and new Mario game. So, I think you guys have an idea, a consensus, based on this summary I just gave, of how freaking big this month is in gaming. We have two enormous multiplayer first-person shooters based on worldwide beloved franchises, Call of Duty and Star Wars. We have the next big open-world single-player game with Fallout 4. Again, a beloved franchise. StarCraft 2 is finally coming to a close. We're going to see how the timed exclusivity bullshit fares with Rise of the Tomb Raider. Then there's Telltale's Game of Thrones, then there's Assassin's Creed on PC, then there's Mario, and then there's Pokemon. Shit, I overlooked Need for Speed there. Yeah, Need for Speed too. This month is huge. Huge in gaming, with huge franchises, huge names, and I know I sound like a broken record here, very repetitive, very redundant, but I just want to get this point through how big this month is, how integral it is to the community and the industry. What games sell well this month? What games do big this month? As over-dramatic as this may sound, may determine the fate of the gaming industry. Everyone has their eyes on Black Ops 3, on Battlefront, on Fallout 4. Depending on which game comes out on top, Call of Duty or Battlefront may determine the future of multiplayer shooters. Depending on how well Fallout 4 does may determine the fate of open-world games and single-player games. The future of the Need for Speed franchise may be at stake with how well received the new Need for Speed game is. We will see if timed exclusivity truly works with Rise of the Tomb Raider. Will it be a flop? Will this timed exclusivity with Rise of the Tomb Raider actually make people go out and buy Xbox Ones just for this game? Is Tomb Raider that viable a franchise for Xbox? I doubt it, but we'll see. Will StarCraft 2 have a proper conclusion to its story? The story of StarCraft 2 that has been spanning for years now, will it have a satisfying conclusion? On a side note, will Assassin's Creed Syndicate redeem the piss-poor PC porting job Ubisoft has been doing? Will we have a quality PC port of this new Assassin's Creed? Time will tell. So much for so many franchises hangs in the balance this month. And for us, as consumers, as gamers, as customers, some of us can't buy and play all these games. We're gonna have to pick and choose. Not everyone can get all the games, all the big titles coming out this November. So where you spend your money is going to say a lot about the community, about the industry, about you as a gamer. Are you going to get Call of Duty Black Ops free? Are you going to get another Call of Duty game again this year? Are you going to save for Star Wars Battlefront? Will you get Star Wars Battlefront? Will you get Rise of the Tomb Raider on Xbox One? Will you buy an Xbox One just to play Rise of the Tomb Raider? Or are you just going to be all like, fuck all those games, I'm just getting Fallout 4. So many options, so many choices, so many decisions. And which ones will the gaming community be taking? Which ones will the gaming industry be taking? Are we going to see a butt ton of DLC and microtransactions in these upcoming games? We already know Rise of the Tomb Raider has microtransactions. What about the upcoming Call of Duty? What about Battlefront? What about StarCraft 2? What about Fallout 4? Dun dun dun. This month, the month of November 2015 in video gaming, is going to be a hell of a big one, and it's going to be a hella interesting to see how this all ends. I guarantee you this, there's going to be some great YouTube video game content coming out the next month. Anyways, that's been a video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave a comment in the comment section. I love reading comments. I get nearly enough comments. Please leave a comment. What are your thoughts, feelings, and opinions on all the games coming out this November? And what are your thoughts, feelings, and opinions on this video? Let me know your thoughts, feelings, and opinions in the comment section. I love reading comments. Don't get nearly enough comments. Please leave a comment. If you like the video in any way, shape, or form, please hit the like button. Hitting the like button helps you, helps me, helps everybody involved with the video if you hit the like button. And finally, I am the Gamertron. I love video games. I love talking about video games. And if that's something that interests you, maybe consider supporting my channel by subscribing to me. Anyways, guys, this has been a video, and I will see you guys later.